video is a more light-hearted video. Today's topic is 4 things that made you realize you were an adult. So the first thing is, my daughters have asked me about my childhood a few times, and there have been a few times when they say, Mummy, in the olden days, just that thought of like when I was a child, when I thought of the olden days was like 1920, yeah? That was like the olden days, 1950 and before that. And now they're asking me, Mummy, in the olden days. So that's one of the first things that made me realize, okay, Sharla, you're getting up there now. Number 2, when I had to explain to my daughter what a CD burner is. I remember in high school, my brother and I used to like earn a bit of money by burning CDs and selling them to people. And just the fact that I had to explain to my daughter what a CD burner is, I felt like I was explaining vinyl. You know what I mean? Like I really felt like I might as well just put something on the deck and just spin it, you know? It's so funny when you think of that contrast because as a child, like a CD burner was, it was, wow, we're burning CDs. This is amazing. That was technology. Technology was doing its thing. And now that's looked upon like a floppy disk type thing. It's funny. It's really funny. Number 3, I listen to podcasts more than music. When you think of it, podcasts are just the new radio. As a child, I used to wonder why do adults always just listen to the radio and the news? It's just people talking. All they're doing is just listening to talking. How is that interesting? And now I find myself like, I'll listen to a bit of music. I do love my music, don't get it twisted. But then after a while, it's just like, I'll listen to podcasts. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's just so funny because podcasts are the new radio. It's just that nowadays we have way more variety in the stations that we could choose, whereas back in the day there were specific stations. But now I'm just listening to people talk, and I know sometimes my daughters come in and they'll be like, what are they talking about? And I know in their head they just think, oh, mommy just listens to people talking. Oh boy, I tell you. Number 4, media. When I look at videos from the 2000s, but they look like they were filmed in the 90s, or when you start to realize that movies you loved as a child came out 20 plus years ago. When I look at the Prince of Egypt is now like 26 years old at the time of this recording. It's 26 years old. The Prince of Egypt is basically my generation's The 10 Commandments. When I was a little and my mum showed me the 10 Commandments, I was like, wow, this is old. You can see it's old. And now I'm showing my children the Prince of Egypt. And then one day they're going to be saying, oh yeah, Prince of Egypt, I watched that as a child. And yeah, it's 50 years old or something now. It's just mad. But it's funny as I look at like sometimes pages, nostalgia pages, or pages that they say or throwback to the 90s. And even recently my husband and I were looking at adverts from the 2000s, shows from the 2000s, and I'm explaining stuff to the girls and I'm just like, wow, where did the time go? There was a time when I was a little girl and I couldn't wait to be an adult. I couldn't wait to be an adult. And now that I'm an adult, I look back at the things from my childhood for the joy, for the escapism. You know what I mean? Life is so interesting. So just appreciate every day, don't rush ahead, just appreciate every day. All right, our verse of encouragement is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 29. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is the grey head. So there you go. You see, I've got my grey hairs. I've had my grey hairs for years now. But don't worry, because you see, that's the beauty now, the grey hair. All right then, ladies. Thank you for watching. And while you are here, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.